Previously on Real Life Wednesday.
Welcome to Real Life Wednesday, where real life and faith intersect. Today we have a special edition of Real Life Wednesday. We're just going to go down the line. We're going to ask a question about the Bible and see what Pastor Matt has to say about it while eating increasingly hot wings.
Just a heads up, I'm a baby. I'm already crying.
All right, moving on here to Lucky Dog. This one steps up a little.
Okay, yeah, this is going to be fun.
Sticking with me.
Wings. I'm still
sticking with me. All right. Okay. Next one is about the Gospels, and particularly how Matthew 1 opens up. You know, Mark starts his Gospel saying, this is the beginning of the good news about Jesus the Messiah, the Son of God.
Mm-hmm. Luke Gospel.
Luke starts this by saying, many have undertaken, he goes through what it's about. We've already got some recorded history, but, Theophilus was paying me, and, I want you to have certainty about the things you've been taught. John starts kind of echoing Genesis 1, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. But Matthew, he starts it off with this genealogy, which is really easy for us to just skip that page and go on to Matthew 2. So what is it that Matthew's trying to do or tell us by starting his gospel with that genealogy? And if it is any help at all, I do have it there. I don't know if you need it. I'm sure you don't have it memorized, but I didn't know if there were things you wanted to pull out specifically or not. So, but that's
there's a lot we could say about this. We see Matthew's writing to largely a Jewish audience, and we know that. Sorry, that hot sauce is just. So if you're a Jewish audience, one of the things you want to know is, give me your credentials. Mm-hmm. Why should I care? Who is this? Well, first of all, we have a genealogy, which says right away to the Jewish reader, the Old Testament is very clear, the Hebrew scripture, they would call it, was very clear that genealogies were given for priests and for kings. Okay. Those are two reasons. Well, is this a priestly one or is this a king one? Well, we know this is the genealogy of Jesus the Messiah, anointed one, the son of David, the son of Abraham. So this is a kingly, so this is saying that Jesus is the heir of David. We remember for Samuel that David is promised to have always someone on the throne. Mm-hmm. He will always have someone. And people back then are like, what? It's Caesar's on the throne right now. On the throne right now.
Yeah.
But so they're waiting for this, and it hasn't happened for this promise was made almost 1,000 years ago. Mm-hmm. 950 years ago and 900 years ago. Anyways, and so they're looking at this and they're like, what is this? And then, hold on now, Jesus the Messiah, he's the king? And we can go on and on about so much of this stuff, but we see some of the women that are mentioned. Why does it mean that Tamar is mentioned? What does it mean that Rahab? And what does it mean, who are these women? Why is that important? Why is Ruth, why is Mary important? These things. Why are the divisions? There's so much we can talk about. What's sort of interesting too, though, is we talk about a lot of these names. And most of these names were well known until we get to after the exile in Babylon. After we get to right on Eliakim, we don't know those other names. That wasn't privy. Those names are all recorded in the temple, and King Herod burned up all those records in the temple. So this was sort of this hidden information. Sort of interesting. We know that this before the gospel was written, somehow I think it was Titus, the Emperor Titus, got the same information before the gospel was written. Before Matthew was written, got the same information, and he killed Joseph's brother. Why is that important? Well, this genealogy was kept also in a little town called Nazareth by that family. And I know Nazareth, Bethlehem, but Nazareth is where the information was kept. And Titus got it and killed Joseph's brother. Why did they kill Joseph's brother? Because he had a claim to be king. So this was saying Joseph was a king, but also Jesus is the heir to the throne of David. All this is very important. So to the original readers, what they'd hear is, what? This blew their minds. With the stuff that we just pass over real quickly, it blew their minds. This was fascinating to them, and this confirmed who Jesus was, and they said, we better pay attention. So that is that in a nutshell, but so much more we could say.
Awesome.
I'll put it away before I get distracted anymore.